Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday. And this week we have, I think, a very special episode for a couple of reasons. One is that this is another viewer request by viewer MOAVideoGamer, and the other one is the potential pedigree of this game. The game in question is Arcane Online Mystery Serial, and it's a game that I admittedly have never played before, but I did look it up online and did a little bit of research before jumping into this, just because I was a bit curious. And according to what I found, at least, this game was, at least the initial installment of it, was released all the way back in 1999. And it was released in an episodic format, with new episodes being released periodically over time. And I thought that was pretty interesting because that form of release wouldn't become popular until several years later, when Telltale Games made it their bread and butter when they were during their heyday with their various point-and-click adventure games and whatnot. So in that respect, at least, this game seems like it's very much ahead of its time. So, and let's see what the requirements were for playing this game back in 1999, shall we? Pentium or Power Mac 100 megahertz or faster with 16 megabytes RAM. Oh boy, 16-bit sound card, 28 kilobyte or faster internet, Netscape 3.4 or later, Internet Explorer 3.4 or later, Shockwave Flash 4.0 or later. Yeah, suffice to say, I think my computer should be able to handle this. So, they have a sound test option. Okay, so we click on this.
It will be the end. The end, I say.
Okay. That seemed to come through clearly enough on my end, at least, so we'll hit yes perfectly. Okay. And there's a characters page. Now, it seems like there might be 3 main protagonists that you maybe control at various points throughout this, but I did an initial bit of recording, but I stopped pretty quickly into it because I was reading these biographies, but all of these biographies are fairly in-depth, and I kind of got lost in the sauce trying to read it all. So if you're really curious about the biographies and backgrounds for these characters, you can pause you can pause the video and read up on these on your own time. But suffice to say, though, they all have detailed and seemingly pretty well written biographies and backstories, so there's that going for it. So let's jump into this, and they give you a prologue to start with as well, so I guess that's as good a place as any, right? So let's see, so 1999, somewhere in New England, Stephen Bishop feels helpless and horror-stricken when he discovers the existence of a worldwide organization, the Elder Star, which indulges in abominable rites and vows to destroy humanity. However, he has the good fortune of meeting an old lady, Ophelia McDermott, who lends him her diary, in which she explains how, during the 1920s, she was able to thwart the dreadful plots of the Elder Star. Will Bishop in turn triumph over the members of this infamous secret society before the end of the millennium? Well, given how we're playing this in 2024 as of this recording, I think it's safe to say that he probably does, right? But alright, so let's see what we're in store for with prologue. Hey, Editor Nostril here. So the dialogue for this cutscene came in much fainter volume-wise than I anticipated. Sorry about that. So I will be adding subtitles for context.
Miss Ophelia, you have a visitor. You know the nice young man I've been talking to you about? He would like to see you.
Yes. Let him in. Oh, and Janet, could you please turn the radio off on your way out?
Of course. The radio. She doesn't even have a radio. You see what I mean?
Poor Janet. She thinks that I have lost my mind. Maybe I should stop toying with her like that. But you, my young friend, what brings you here? Have the signs already begun to appear?
Yes, well, maybe. I'm not sure that I really understand what's happening. But this is all so astonishing. I was hoping you could help me find the truth.
My poor boy, the truth is hard to imagine, and harder to bear. There is not a great deal that I can do for you, but here, read this. Everything that happened to me 75 years ago is in this journal. Maybe it will help you understand what, or rather who, you're dealing with. The rest is up to you. You'll have to make choices.
Okay, wow. So that was the prologue. Wasn't playable, obviously. It was a cutscene, but man. And like I said before, keep in mind, this game came out in 1999, and considering its age, I am blown away so far by that. It had atmosphere. It had pretty good voice acting. It seemed to be pretty well written too. So yeah, this is very promising indeed. I'm psyched. Let's go ahead and check out episode 1. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and in strange aeons even death may die. HPL. Hey, I know those. I know what those initials stand for. HPL, pretty sure that's HP Lovecraft. Oh boy, so we're gonna have some cosmic existential horror here? I am admittedly not very familiar with H.P. Lovecraft's work, but I know enough of it to find it pretty darn intriguing, so that bodes well for this. All you need to know is under lock and key. Oh, okay, so we're into the first playable portion now, and looks like there's different levels or layers. I guess you have to slide this around to create a picture to unlock the book. So I have to figure out what I'm looking at here first, though. Let's see. Oh, aha. Okay, I think I know what this is supposed to be. I think this is meant to be similar to, you know, the Leonardo da Vinci sketch of the human form, the really famous one. I think that's what I'm looking at here, or something very similar. Like here are the legs, here's the groin that leads up to the stomach and the chest and so on and so forth. So, and I assume it's probably going to be vertically oriented, so I have to make sure that that's lined up as well. And this looks like the shoulders and neck, so yeah, okay, yeah, and like the arms are out this way. Okay, yeah, I see what I'm looking at now. Let's see. Does this line up? Doesn't look. This layer doesn't look like it lines up. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. That looks better. And I think this might be the head, so yes, okay, so now we just got to get the outside into place, and there we go. Okay, so that wasn't too bad for an initial puzzle. I think that's going to be kind of the theme of this game. It's probably going to be like a puzzle-themed adventure game, so... It all began when Prescott Bridgman, my father Gregor, and I spent a week in Duncan Creek on the coast. Prescott had received a letter from his former landlord. I think she was called Mary Miller. She owned a Victorian estate over there, a charming place she used to rent to rich tourists during the summer. Unfortunately, she could no longer find any customers because her house had acquired a nasty reputation. Her last tenant, a scientist named Alvin Carter, had stormed into the town's general store one day, screaming that the house was haunted, and then he had vanished without a trace. Over the next few days, the villagers noticed other mysterious disappearances. First it was dogs, then cattle, then some of the tourists. The area's folks were quite superstitious, you'll understand. That was more than enough to make them stay clear of the house. Okay, so there's some sort of foul skullduggery going on in this village relating to this house or manor.
My detection equipment is infallible.
Ah, so he has some supernatural detection doohickey thing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so when you're mousing over the background here, the detector gets louder, more insistent, I think, at certain points of interest. So I guess it directs you where you need to go. So I guess there's two places we can go to, the cellar and the well. Let's go to the well.
Hey, there's something down there.
Okay.
How can I reach it?
Oh. I'm not sure if that'll take me where I need to... Okay, so there's something up here, maybe? Okay, yeah, so he's just using the winch.
Strange. There should be a hook at the end of this rope.
Okay. Doesn't look like I can click on anything else. It just takes me back out here. Okay. So... Well, we know the other point of interest is the basement here, I think, so let's see what we got here.
Where are my matches?
Well, okay, there's icons of matches here in the bottom left corner, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, so it allows us to see in the dark here. I guess he got burnt when the match burned down too much. This looks hook-like. Can we...
What am I supposed to do with this?
No? Okay. Ah. That just takes us back, I think. This looks like... Yeah, okay. Yep. Figures that the item that had like distinct outlines would be the interactable object. Okay, and so this is staying lit for us now. We don't have to light more matches, so allows us to see better. So this didn't seem to do anything. So I guess we're looking for something hook-like, or there's a treasure chest here. No? Okay. You know, this is hanging from a hook. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. So I think this is what we need for the well. Is there anything else that we need?
No. Impossible.
Maybe not. Let's go back to the well. Probably have to repeat the process of... Oop.
You think
Hello?
you've got a choice, huh? Fool. When the 7 stars are aligned, the 7 plagues will descend upon you. It will be the end. The end, I say. There's nothing you can do. Everything has already been decided. You are lost. Lost!
Nice neighbors.
Okay, that doesn't exactly bode well for us, does it? I think I need to pull it up again first, right? Yeah, okay. She got to attach the hook to the rope, I assume. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, okay, just did that automatically. Okay.
This is nonsense.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Now we're only getting a partial bit of the message here due to the paper being torn and such, but what we can read, oh boy, talking about summoning the Ancient Ones, the power they hold is all they'll need for something about heralding a time of chaos or witness to such something evil. So, oh boy, some nut jobs are probably trying to summon some, you know, eldritch elder gods or something like that, right? So if the H.P. Lovecraft reference is anything to go by, so that's not good. Oh wow, okay, it just took us straight here rather than giving us the choice to choose which. So I guess wherever we need to go or do next is in this room. Okay, now it's pointing us to the chest. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't do anything, and it's not giving us the option to head back out either. So I guess we're stuck here until we figure out what to do.
No.
Okay. That looks vaguely key-ish. Is that? Yeah, okay. That is a key. Okay. So I guess you can interact with the pixelated stuff sometimes, so... can we use the key on the chest? We can.
Empty.
Oh, empty. Okay, well... Does anything happen if you put the paper in there?
Impossible.
No. Great. So, what do I do now?
This is not...
Oop. Well, it's giving me a rapid-fire beat, but it's not loud like this. There seems to be no other points of interest. No. Let's see. Oh, they do give you a clues feature. Well, that's nice of them. I guess I'll cheat a little bit. It was coming from under, not from... Oh. Oh. Is it... Do I click on the rug then? Oh, well, okay. That's a little obtuse, I gotta admit. But at least we were progressing now. We're heading deeper into... What is this? Some kind of... Oh, like a wine cellar or something? Okay. Oh. It's beeping, but it's not very loud over there. Now it's beeping louder. So, something over here, maybe?
Empty. This is strange.
Oh. I'm not seeing any way to move again, so I think we're stuck in this spot again until we find out
What am I supposed to do?
what's going on. What? Oh. That was coming from the well, wasn't it? Oh. That doesn't bode well. What is this? Got Roman numerals on here, and... I don't know. Clicking on the holes doesn't do anything.
Impossible.
Wall? No. There's some bottles here. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so you can't interact with some of these bottles?
God could kill the living and wake the dead.
Prince of the Seventh Sea. Whiskey. Okay. but you don't add it to your inventory. Okay. This, though, probably holds wine bottles, so... Oh, and now this is lighting up, so... Okay. Uh-oh. We gotta hurry. This thing's after us. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna get a game over. I haven't gone very far. Oh no, it's like it's coming in. This is bad. Oh, it's right behind me, isn't it? It is right behind me. Oh, and it resets the puzzle. What? Oh, no. I think I need to pick these up again.
This rot gut could kill the living and wake the dead.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Maybe on the bottom?
Impossible.
He seems to give negative feedback when I put in that slot, so maybe you have to put it in the right slot or something, but I don't know what the right slot is.
To do with this.
Oh no. Oh, I think I just lost, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, a game over. Well, shoot. Let's see. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, so does it just take us back to the start of the...
My detection equipment is infallible.
Okay, so it takes us back to the playable portion. So, unfortunately, all the progress that we made was lost. But looks like you do have the option to save, though, if you're so inclined. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here, though, because I don't want this video to last too long. So that's Arcane Online Mystery Serial: The Miller Estate. Boy, what can I say? For a game that came out all the way back in 1999, I am just absolutely floored by this game. The presentation, the voice acting, the writing, it gets so much right. And if I had any sort of maybe critiques or nitpicks, maybe it's that the gameplay mechanics themselves are kind of rudimentary and trial and error-y. But I feel like that kind of comes with the territory with games like this. So, yeah, boy, this is an easy recommend to all sorts of people. People who like point-and-click adventure games, people who like H.P. Lovecraft-style cosmic horror, people who just like a well-written adventure experience in general. I would say check it out. And this is coming from someone who never played this back in the day. This is my first time playing it, and I'd say it holds up extremely well. And I barely even scratched, I felt, what this series has to offer. I only watched the prologue cutscene and played a little bit of the first episode, and there was multiple episodes, and I think there's a whole other season even. So there's a lot to sink your teeth into with this. So definitely recommend. Check it out. So thank you so much to MOAVideoGamer for suggesting this gem to me, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.